6 prep stops topping our Monday All Sports Report marquee. What do you say we start with Morse playing a home game at Scripps Ranch as they take on the Falcons? That's because their gym is recovering from water damage. Falcons' Michael Funnef beats the final buzzer when he drains the 3-ball with 5 seconds remaining to force overtime. The game is tied double overtime when Tiger Will Bailey scores on the putback with 3.8 seconds remaining. Morse wins it. The final score, 44-42. We head over to La Jolla Country Day for their matchup with Orange Glen. Second quarter, the Patriots' Damon Miller steals the ball and then gets the bucket and foul for 2 of his team-high 16. In the third quarter, the Torrey's Ryan Langborg with the drive of the night as he spins his way to the basket. La Jolla Country Day wins by a 59-48 margin. Boys Conference basketball action. This is CC&PAA, Children's Creative Performing Arts Academy, taking on Horizon Prep. Who said the girls can't play with the boys? Lion sisters Jasmine and Jane Nesson help out Clark Smith, and then Horizon Prep's Emerson Sims adds a game-high 12. Lions win 49-10 in their second year playing in the CIF Sports. Horizon wins their first conference title with 1 game still left to go in the regular season. Girls hoops now. Mission Hill's taking on Modern Day. This is a game rescheduled due to wildfires late last year. Tiana Alamon makes the tough shot off the glass and draws the foul. She finishes with 10. Mission Hills counters with Aaliyah Taylor, who takes it to the basket for 2 of her game-high 21. Lady Grizzlies go on to win 51-42 for their 19th victory of the season. Boys soccer non-conference. Torrey Pines Falcons traveling east on the 56 to take on Westview. The Wolverines. This is Torrey Pines' Grayson LaRose getting the second goal of the contest to give a 2-0 lead. 25 minutes left in the contest. Matthew Beskin uses his head to get the Wolverines on the board. 20 minutes left in the contest, and this is Tyler Weinrich getting it past the keeper. And then it's Isel Smith with a goal, making it 3-2. Not quite enough, though, as Torrey Pines hangs on for that 3-2 win. They remain undefeated at 19-0-1. Boys soccer, Eastlake taking on Montgomery. This is the 8th minute of the contest. Danny Martinez gets open and scores just inside the left post. Eastlake leads 1-0. 1 minute later, Martinez crosses to Sammy Rahim, who uses his left foot to find the right corner of the net. Eastlake builds a 3-0 lead and hangs on for a 3-2 victory. Special night inside the Clairemont Gymnasium. The Chieftain basketball team joining a circle of friends. Matt Gilson has our story.
Monday afternoon, the Clairemont Chieftains held their first Unity game, featuring special needs students teamed up with players from their boys and girls basketball teams.
I felt like since we knew the kids, it was exciting that we got to play with them and, interact with them and make them feel welcome, because they're just like us and they're just a part of the school as we are, and we love them just as much as we love our friends.
They interact with them all the time, so this wasn't anything new to them. They just wanted to have them feel what it is to come out to a crowd and play in front of them, just to feel that emotion. So they knew they wanted to share those with these players.
Like any game, this one had plenty of familiar features, like fast breaks and jump shots and, of course, cheerleaders. And it had more than its fair share of slam dunks and celebrations. A few of the players pulled double duty, not just suiting up for the game, but also providing the halftime entertainment. When you're out there and you're singing, how does it make you feel?
Happy.
Check out the finish. Blue team down 3, 25 seconds left, and Josh Otto ties it up with a 3-point bomb. Not too bad, right? But here comes Kawan Scott back the other way, and he hits the jumper for the lead with just 7 seconds left. But don't blink now. Back goes Josh the other way with one more chance to tie it.
What was your favorite part of playing basketball today?
The one shot and the final score. I feel excited. Go Chiefs.
From the best high school basketball game this year, Matt Gilson, KUSI Sports.
San Diego Gulls spending their off day Monday in the South Bay, taking on the San Diego Police Department, or sort of. Here's Rick Willis.
The San Diego Gulls and San Diego Police Department teaming up Monday afternoon at the South Crest Rec Center. and a hockey game broke out.
To see the smiles on the kids, many of them have never held a hockey stick before. With several players of the Gulls, you see the coach here, he also brought his daughter, and just out here having a great time with our police officers. This is what it's all about.
When you look at it, I look at the kids and I see lots of diversity. And I look at my players. We've got a Finnish player here, we've got a Swede, we've got a Canadian, and a couple of Americans. And so we've got diversity there. And it's amazing we can all come together and have fun and get along.
The goal of the event is to show that it's not just the goals that kids can look up to, it's also the men and women in uniform that watch over their community.
You know, kids are looking up to professional athletes, and I get that, but especially for me, I've got my two here. I want them to look up to the real leaders in our community for me, and that's people like Chief Zimmerman and the officers that are here. And I think it's important for these other kids that are here being supported by these officers every day.
See our police officers in a fun light, knowing that we're their friends, they could come up to us, talk to us, and it makes public safety that much better for everyone.
This looks like chaos. It's more like organized chaos. These hockey games are pretty common with the Gulls. Oh!
I know it surprised me. There's a lot good skill, and yeah, I think it's not that hard when you try that. So I feel like there's much potential in San Diego who can play ice hockey.
From Southcrest, Rick Willis, KUSI Sports.